Hello friends, welcome to Game It Up. My name is Dave and today we're going to take a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog Top Trumps. So you will know what Top Trumps is. It's where you have like the stats on each cards and you have to sort of compete who's got the best stats in whatever category to win the cards. You all know it, so let's just see how the Sonic the Hedgehog ones fare. So let's start off with the more interesting ones. You've got the how to play one, obviously. We've got the advertising stuff. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Yeah, let's put them aside and get out the actual ones. So let's just take a look at the thing that sort of interested me in these is just sort of art that you've seen elsewhere. But I kind of like there's a little write-up about each character here, which I actually quite like it. And this was the main thing that made me want to get these, actually. But so Sonic here, you know, his speed is 180, but kind of like I find his top trumps, like, what's that out of? You know, it's not just top trumps, there's other, like, battle cards, like those N64 magazine ones I had a few months ago. Like, what's that out of? So surely Sonic is the fastest, 180. Strength is 30, Danger is 5, and Debut, 1991. I don't know whether, like, is that the best debut, because it's the oldest for the Sonic characters, or is that just the lowest? So if someone says debut as their category, but he's got an overall top drops rating of 8 out of 8 there, so it's interesting to see where the speed goes from here, but strength from looking at them goes up to 40 something from when I flicked through them before, and danger doesn't go very high at all, but speed is the main one to look at for Sonic. But so here we got Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik as I like to call him. So here I've got to dispute this. His speed is 80, whereas Sonic's is 180. He can run faster than Sonic in some of the 2D games, because there's bits where you chase him, but imagine he's got the highest danger, surely. And his strength isn't very high. Sonic's strength is higher than Robotnik's there. Interesting. So next we've got Tails, whose speed is 150, and I think it mentions here that his speed comes from propelling himself by spinning his two tails together. But again, we've got to sort of take... This must just be sort of like the outside games canon, because Tails and Knuckles as well, they sort of run just as fast as Sonic. So, yeah, so it mentions his tornado and all that. So, obviously, does that mean his debut is higher? He outscores Sonic in debut there, maybe. His danger is very low there. And he's got a top trump rating of 5, which is one more than Robotnik there. So, it's interesting to see his speed stat is basically Sonic trumps him in everything but debut, so it must be debut that's better. So obviously Knuckles is the next, but I suppose it's going in order of importance, isn't it, of the characters here? Obviously Sonic and Robotnik, and you got Tails, then Knuckles. So I imagine Amy would be next here. I can't remember the thing. So you got the whole, yeah, he's the Redder Kid and the last of his tribe, whatever that one. You can glide through the air to protect both the Emerald and his friends. Doesn't mention, I think canonically it's his dreadlocks that help him to glide, but his speed is lower than Tails is, I can see that, but his strength is 43. Strength is like his big thing there. His danger is not too high, but his debut, oh, he beats Sonic with his debut there. 1994, what a year. Yeah, Amy is next, that's good. So speed is the same as Knuckles there with Amy. Strength is 20. And I'm guessing that's because of the hammer. The Pico hammer, yes. And debut just less than Knuckles there. So let's get through to Shadow. I suppose Shadow would be the next character people would say. You know, if you think, say to them, name me 10 Sonic characters, they'd probably just go through those 5 and then get to Shadow next maybe. Speed is the same as Sonic's. Strength is a bit less. Danger is more, though, which makes sense, because he's an anti-hero, you'd say, wouldn't you? He uses his chaos control, it's mentioning there. He's a true ultimate life form, yes he is. Then we got another speed 180 person in Metal Sonic. Danger is high, though, with 25. Strength is the same as Sonic's. That's interesting there. His razor sharp quills and hands are proof of his dark intentions, yes. Yes, his hands are proof of his dark intentions. Okay, I think that stare is more proof of it, I think. Next, we got Rouge. Rouge's speed is slightly higher than Knuckles' is. Probably think that's the same as what Tails' was. The flying character, I suppose. I suppose the danger, because you can't really, although she's technically a good guy, she anti-hero, I suppose. She's technically, you gotta watch her. She wants to nick stuff, doesn't she? Doesn't mention she's a government spy, part-time government spy. Okay, I suppose. Did they actually mention her being a government spy beyond Sonic Adventure 2? I actually don't know whether anything else acknowledges her as doing that. Yeah, so that's Rouge. Then we got Silver. Okay, this is one character I know very little about, only through just through the comics. Really, I know about the Silvers from the future, but obviously the game he was most prominent in is one I do own it, but I haven't actually played much of it. I haven't actually played any of it, to be honest. But his speed is lower than I thought it would be, though. I suppose his debut. He's getting to the later of the debuts of the characters in here. I think 2013 is the latest year you'll see, so he's quite high there in that regard, so that's quite interesting. So then we got SBO getting to the Chaotix crew now. So yeah, the Team Chaotix Detective Agency, as they're called now. I think only Sonic the Comic called them Chaotix crew. I think I don't know who else did, but strength's quite high actually, surprisingly. But yeah, there's SBO classic looking over the shoulder there. Then we get Charmy B, everyone's favourite, I think. His speed's very high, actually, considering he's the same speed as SPO, even though in Sonic Heroes, SPO was the speed character of that team. I wonder if it mentions something about, it just says he's childlike, but Charmy is quite the child of the Chaotix group, really, isn't he? The happy-go-lucky one. So yes, let's look at Blaze next. No Vector yet. Okay, interesting. They didn't put Vector with the other Chaotix, but Blaze's speed is quite high. Makes sense. And the strength. Obviously has all the fire stuff, doesn't she? And Burning Blaze, yes, as the transformation. But yep, that's Blaze. Okay, fair enough. Big the Cat is stronger than Knuckles. Oh lordy lordy. Debut 1998. Wasn't Sonic Adventure 1999? Or was this like his Japanese? Was it out a year earlier in Japan? Was he in something else? Well, Froggy, I better get a card. Froggy's not even pictured here. I don't think Froggy has a card here, but that is weird. It mentions Froggy there. Though big may be lazy, he is not afraid to venture out and fight for his friends if they're in danger. Well, he only really fights for Froggy, doesn't he? I don't know. Vector's here now, so we got to get Blaze and Big the Cat come before Vector. They have to come between Vector and the other Chaotix. Okay. He's the self-proclaimed brains and brawn, so his strength is quite high there, that's true. I remember in the comics he was quite the brainy one of the group as well. It's quite nice to see a group have the brainy character also be the brawny one, because usually they're two very different things, aren't they? But yeah, that's Vector. And we got Omega, basically the Gamma replacement. They were like, yeah, let's get another Gamma style character in. And Omega sort of became the main one there. So from the same E series as C. So his speed's pretty good. Actually, his strength's bloody good, stronger than Knuckles again, and his danger's quite high. Okay, fair enough. Then we got the Zeti, which yes, this is the Sonic Lost World bad guys. This is the 2013. Actually, there is a 2017 character in here. I just remembered. So strength, I think this is the strongest of the characters here. So yes, let's move that down. So again, you got Jet, the Hawk, which is from the Sonic Riders. Got that there. Not the others. What are they called? The Rogue something, Babylon Rogues. That's it. Again, just not the speed's all right, but you know, middling with others there. You got the Dark Chow, who, look at the Dark Chow, such low numbers. So I suppose could beat Sonic in debut, I suppose, but Top Trump's rating is 1 ring. Interesting. So is this the Sonic Adventure 2 thing with the Chow Garden? I was never big on the Chow Garden, so we got another Babylon Rogue here, Wave. What was Wave meant to be, the animal? Because Jet's a hawk. But I don't know what she's meant to be. It doesn't actually say. She's a level-headed one, but again, she's a little bit slower than Jet, apparently, but the other stats are middling as well. Got another Zetty. Why am I putting... See, I have not shuffled these at all. I've kept these in the order that they were in the packet as. But, oh well, one of the Deadly Six, that's what these were called. But they are Zetty, aren't they, from Lost World? It says Zetty there, so I'd assume so. But yeah, just that's quite middling as well there, isn't it? Storm. It's Storm and Albatross. So we just need to find out what wave is now. Let me know in those comments down below. Yeah, so that is the little write-up for that one. So, yep, that's Storm there. And Storm, yeah, I suppose lower speed, but strength's high because looks like a big lad, so I suppose he would be strong. Another Chow, and again, the Chow is just such low stats there, but could still beat Sonic in a debut. Danger 0, actually has a 0 stat. My goodness me. Yeah, just a little write up. I was never keen on the Chow, but I was keen on Chaos. Look at Chaos there. Strength 45, look at that. Danger 28. So speed's not too high, but my goodness. Chaos was amazing. I loved Chaos as a villain in Sonic Adventure. But again, 1998, so Sonic Adventure, I'm guessing in Japan maybe, was a 1998 debut. Cream and Cheese, they have to share. So the Chow get their own card, but yeah, this one gets to share one with Cream. But yeah, Froggy didn't get to share with Big. Oh. It says Cream is a pure, well-mannered, loyal friend. I just read that. I just glanced at Cream as pure. I just thought it was going to say pure evil. That would be a twist, wouldn't it? Danger 0 there. Again, not very good stats. But we got Orbot, the lesser of the Scratch and Grounder style assistants, I'd say. I don't mind Orbot and Cubot, but I'd rather they brought in Scratch and Grounder into the games. I'm a big fan of... It's weird that do Orbot and Cubot actually do anything in the games other than like assist Robotnik? I can't remember. But they're fine. They're fine. This is the 2017 one, Infinite. So speed is high, strength is mid. That's getting a bit high there. Danger is very high. See, Infinite, it was in Sonic Forces, which again I don't think is a terrible game, but it is a bit of a. It's fine. It's fine, but forgettable. And Infinite was a cool villain though, and he should be getting a better deal than what he got, I suppose. But maybe they'll bring him back in a better way soon. There's all, but why was Infinite between these two? I don't know, but his stats aren't great. The Werehog gets a card, but Froggy doesn't. I don't think Mighty the Armadillo has a card here. Oh goodness me! He has such a huge write-up as well. His strength is high. He's like one of the highest of the strengths there, which makes sense. But I'm not a Sonic Unleashed fan. Yakka, what the hell is Yakka? 2010 Sonic. Oh, it's the Sonic colours. It's the Wisp, isn't it? Didn't know its name was Yakka, but it's high speed and a high debut. But the other stats are rubbish there. Gets a rating of 4. And this is the last one. This is the top trump. This is the 10 out of 10. Strength and speed, so this will be the highest number, 250 and 50 for those ones. But danger is 5. They've had to put the danger very low. Obviously the debut's low as well. The danger is 5 because if this was Fleetway Supersonic, the danger would be maximum. But yeah, that's Supersonic. So those are the top trumps for all the Sonic characters. There's still a few characters I'd like to see there, like Mighty the Armadillo, Ray the Flying Squirrel, but then again, those have only really been appearing in like Sonic Mania in recent years, so are there 3D renders of those characters? That might be a reason why, but like Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel, as if you're civilized, you know, he has a 3D render in the new Supersonic Superstars game, but then again, I don't know when these were made, probably before then. So, who knows? But anyway, those are the Sonic top trumps. Let me know what you think of them in those comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to see more in the future. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.